Time for the news brought to you by Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates, Dr. I, and his outstanding crew right there on 11th Street in Portsmouth as we once again check in with Bill Shope.
Thanks, Steve. Good morning, everyone. Ad spending for Ohio's United States Senate race is now over $400 million. Tracy Townsend has details.
That includes money spent during the primary. This is now the most expensive Senate race in the country so far, and that's according to data from Ad Impact, which tracks campaign spending on advertising. For just the November election, data shows Republicans have outspent Democrats by nearly $29 million for that race between Senator Sherrod Brown and Bernie Moreno. Both parties have additional $68 million in ad spots reserved between now and Election Day.
Now, also in news coming out of the Buckeye State, from the billions of dollars in investment to the thousands of jobs that are being created to its numerous entities, Ohio politicians enjoy touting the Buckeye State as a special place. But the state's own demographers paint a much bleaker picture, one that shows large swaths of Ohio in trouble. A report issued by the Ohio Department of Development projects that the state's population will fall by about 675,000 people by the year 2050 if current trends hold. Now, by comparison, the U.S. population is expected to grow 17% during that same time frame. Now, also in that report, Scioto County's population is expected to decrease by nearly 27%, down to 54,251 residents. Lawrence County is looking at a potential 31% decline, while Jackson County could see a drop in population by just over 16%. And federal disaster workers paused and then changed some of their hurricane recovery efforts in North Carolina, including abandoning door-to-door visits after they received threats that they could be targeted by a militia, according to officials, as the government response to Helene is targeted by runaway disinformation. The threats emerged over the weekend. The Rutherford County Sheriff's Office said in a statement yesterday that it received a call Saturday about a man with an assault rifle who made a statement about possibly harming employees of FEMA working in the hard-hit areas of the North Carolina mountains. For Mix 99.3 News, I'm Bill Shope.
You know, misinformation is becoming like the law of the land, it seems, man. Just, hey, I read it on the internet. It must be true.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the things that you just really come to not like about the internet, but I mean, it's here and it ain't going away.
Right. You know, if I ever get out of this business, I think I'm going to become an official fact checker. The world needs more fact checkers.
Well, for some people, being a fact checker is a heck of a lot easier than it is for others.
Yes, it is indeed. Well, one is the fact that this is true, and it depresses me. But, you know, we're outsourcing things to other countries, and now all of a sudden we're outsourcing the Super Bowl.
I heard there's a potential for that, yeah.
Yes. Okay, I know we're going over there and playing games. Is it every week or just every now and then?
I don't think it happened the first week, but I could be wrong, but it seems like it's happening every week.
Well, Roger Goodell has now said in the future that the Super Bowl will be played abroad. Something that we created, we invented, yet we're going to ship it around the world.
Well, they do have the World Cup here occasionally, but I would hope that we don't play a Super Bowl anywhere but the U.S.
Yeah. Well, big question would be if we did, where would it be? And let's ponder that one.
Hey, football fans, get ready. The Super Bowl is coming to Europe. Maybe Germany. They already drink tons of beer, and the halftime show would be David Hasselhoff. Or jolly old England. Trade those buffalo wings for fish and chips. And also, they love beer too. Perhaps Italy. They have pizza, kinda. And Rome already has a famous Colosseum. Maybe Spain. They speak Spanish, so they must have nachos. Or Paris, France. They'll call it Le Bol de Super, and they'll all smoke at the stadium. Hey, Europe, get ready for some football. The real kind.
Yeah, if you're going to move the Super Bowl, just keep it here in the United States. Take it to Powellsville because they already have a full-scale, full-service holiday in there.
Oh, and they're building another one.
Yeah, building another, and Johnny is the manager.
That's right.
That old John. Congratulations, John. I hope that you get the Super Bowl. We'll work for you on that, okay?
You ain't kidding.
All right. This update brought to you by Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates, Dr. Inashita, and he's there with his Cracker Jack staff, and that's where the care and that's where the beginning of your health begins, and we'll check in with ONN next. The health and well-being of the community when it comes to cancer care and the cure is a name that's legendary. His name is Dr. Inashita. At Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates of Portsmouth, they're always there to think way ahead of the curve, to provide the absolute latest in care treatments and that personal one-on-one service that today is so rare. With Dr. Inashita and King's Daughters, they owe their success to the many forward-thinking community members and great volunteers who have all helped shape King's Daughters and Dr. Inashita as their first choice from patients and families who choose them for the most critical time in their life, when that absolute right decision must be made. For more information, from screenings to treatment, contact Dr. Inashita by calling 353-4884 or stop by and meet their incredibly helpful staff at 916 11th Street in Portsmouth. With Dr. I and Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates, that's where the care, compassion, and the roadmap to your cure begins. 7:37 it is. Good morning. Downtown we got 50 degrees. Looking for a high today of 52 as we check in with ONN.
This is ONN. I'm Jay Fox on the Ohio News Network. Ohio's Attorney General is working to hold a concrete company accountable for scamming consumers in Southwest Ohio. ONN's Clay Gordon explains.
Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost accuses a Kentucky-based paving company of multiple violations of the Ohio Consumer Sales Practices Act and illegally pocketing more than $50,000 in customers' money. The lawsuit against Superior Concrete and Hardscape Design and its principal owner, Justin Cole Hensley, stems from 5 Ohio consumer complaints alleging substandard workmanship and failure to perform contracted services. Yost is seeking restitution for the affected consumers, civil penalties against the Superior Concrete and Hensley, and a permanent injunction to prevent the defendants from further violating Ohio consumer laws.
In Southeast Ohio, a convicted rapist appeal was unsuccessful. Judges on the Ohio 5th District Court of Appeals in Canton upheld the conviction of 34-year-old Keith Hostadel Jr. of Zanesville. In February, Hostadel was found guilty of 2 counts of gross sexual imposition, 1 count of kidnapping, and 3 counts of rape by a common pleas court jury. He was sentenced to life in prison with eligibility for parole after 26 years. The judges reviewed the trial's record and found that the conviction was supported by sufficient evidence. 7 Ohio breweries came up big at the Great American Beer Festival over the weekend. A cross-section of the state won medals, including 3 from Cincinnati. For the Ohio News Network, I'm Jay Fox.
And the Portsmouth Brewing Company in Portsmouth. Thank you, Jay. Yeah.
Hey, Jay left that. Why did Jay leave that one out?
He's too busy concentrating on Northern Ohio.
And the good guys.
And the good guys.
Yeah,
There you
right.
go.
Yeah.
All right, time now for sports, brought to you by Collier Home Medical, 1661 State Route 522. And don't forget, Collier is there, and they can bring medical assistance to your own home. Just call 574-0327. All right. Well, speaking of the good guys of Cleveland, they kind of fell short last night, didn't they?
They did, just a little bit, yeah.
All right. Here's Mark with more.
All right, thanks a lot, Steve, and good morning, everyone. The American League Championship Series got underway last night, and the New York Yankees got the jump on the Cleveland Guardians with a 5-2 victory. Brian Rocchio had 2 hits and a home run to lead Cleveland. Alex Cobb took the loss. Former Red Luke Weaver collected the save for the Yankees. Game 2 is tonight at 7:38 p.m. It's a battle with the aces as Tanner Bybee goes to the mound for Cleveland. Garrett Cole will start for the Bronx Bombers. Game 2 of the NLCS last night, the New York Mets draw even at a game apiece with a 7-3 win over the Los Angeles Dodgers. Game 3 is tomorrow night at 8:08 p.m. Monday Night Football last night, the Buffalo Bills edged the New York Jets 23-20. College football, Ohio State will face Nebraska on October 26th. That'll be their next game. The game time was announced on Monday. It will be a noon kickoff. So that means airtime on the 26th for us on Fox Sports AM 1260 and 95.7 FM will be 10:30 a.m. Ohio State opens as a 25.5-point favorite over the Cornhuskers. In the NHL tonight, Florida will be at Columbus with a 7 o'clock face off. College basketball news. Kansas was picked first in the AP Top 25 preseason men's basketball poll on Monday, getting the number 1 nod over Alabama and two-time defending national champion UConn. Ohio State is absent from the initial poll, with Cincinnati as the only in-state team appearing in the preseason poll at number 20. Purdue is the top Big Ten team at number 14, and Kentucky is 23rd. And looking ahead to Week 9 of the high school football season, gets started a little bit earlier this week on Thursday. SOC 1 matchup with East at Green. That will be on 107.5 The Breeze. That will also be our Appalachian Marketing Media video stream game of the week. And on Friday, it'll be Minford at Wheelersburg right here on Mix 99.3 and Portsmouth at South Point on Fox Sports AM 1260 and 95.7 FM. Your Portsmouth Insurance Sports Time is 7:41. Portsmouth Insurance is a TAH benefits partner. Call Gary Duzan for all your employee benefit needs. I'm Mark Williams, WNXT Sports.
All right, thank you, Mark. And it's brought to you this morning by Call Your Home Medical. And again, they're expanding their business opportunities for you with the equipment and also free home setup. Give them a call at 574-0327. And we'll take a look at your traffic. Weather together next.
Collier is expanding its business opportunities to include Collier Home Medical, a local durable medical equipment company, or DME, offering free home setup of a variety of home medical equipment such as home oxygen and portable oxygen, as well as hospital beds, wheelchairs, rollators, walkers, and more. Collier also offers home sleep testing along with CPAP and BiPAP for patients diagnosed with sleep apnea. Overnight pulse oximetry testing is available with a physician order. Located at 1661 State Route 522 across from Kroger in Wheelersburg, call 740-574-0327.
And it is your traffic and service of your friends at the Scioto River, 1024 Gallia Street. And the river is there for you. And 11 o'clock when they unleash the fury of legendary steaks, chicken ribs, and more. Deer are probably going to bed. That's a good thing. They've been up rollicking around for quite some time. And so at least you're a little better off. You can see the roads now. We've got Norfolk Southern. It's going to be performing track maintenance for the next couple of weeks. That's going to be at the Center Street, Conroy Avenue, and Upper Hayport Road location in Wheelersburg, so they may be shutting down at any given time there. We've got road resurfacing today on Lick Run Lyra, and again, we got the Shelley Company, and they're going to be out doing their thing up on Sheridan Road. Finally, they're going to get to Sheridan Road. My gosh. But if you see something we need to know about, give us a call at 354-1993. Traffic and service of your friends at the Scioto River, open 7 days a week.
Weather a service of A1 Auto Glass, which now has a windshield calibration machine used to recalibrate all of the safety features in the windshields of foreign vehicles. This used to have to be done at a dealership after installation, but now you can save money by getting it done at A1 Auto Glass in Portsmouth.
First alert forecast from WSAZ. Generally cloudy and cool with pockets of rain, even a few rumbles slipping in, with temperatures barely making it to the low 50s in the afternoon before dropping down toward the 30-degree mark overnight tonight. A freeze warning is in effect for the region into Wednesday morning. Thursday morning looks pretty chilly as well. I'm WSAZ News Channel 3 meteorologist Brandon Butcher on the Ohio Valley's hit music channel, Mix 99.